Yeah, they're the ferrets. Oh god. Okay. It is finally time for more Paradox Rift with the Iron Valiant ETB. Yeah, this was like my favorite out of the two ETBs that they did. I definitely think Iron Valiant is one of my favorites from Scarlet and Violet as a whole. At least as far as the past and future Pokemon are concerned, it is my favorite. So it does show here that we get a Iron Bundle promo card. I'm wondering if we get a different one for the other ETB. With this being a future card, maybe the one's a past card. Sorry, I had just on microphone there. I think it was a little too far away. Oh, what the? Oh, I forgot this thing. So yes, it does come with our player's guide, which means you get some nice artwork in there, but most importantly, you get a list of every card in the set, now in a paper book. Then we take the top off this ETB, pull this cardboard out. Wow, that's like in there. Holy God. Did they start gluing these down? There we go. And let's see what all we have inside. So, of course, we're going to have our packs. I think it's 10 in every ETB now. Maybe? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 in every ETB. So yeah, it's one more than the old ones. Then we have our dice, which of course are super boring now that all of them just say EX instead of having a special set symbol on them. We have our condition markers. Then we have some Iron Valiant dividers here. Then of course the back end is going to be them zoomed in. I really like that. That's actually really cool. I'm a big fan. We have a packet of water energy. Then we have our Iron Bundle promo. Of course, I like to open these promos because I like to put them in more protective sleeves. Even though this is the cheaper version of the promo, there will be a Pokemon Center version that came with the Pokemon Center version of the CTB, which sadly I missed out on. But there is the future Iron Bundle. Not an EX. I was actually thinking it was going to be an EX. I didn't really look at it before. But cool. Not a bad looking card. Then we have a code card for the whole ETB. Sorry that I'm so shaky. And we have a packet of sleeves of the Iron Valiant, obviously. I really like that design. Like that's really cool. I've never been a big fan of the borders whenever they do borders on cards. But I actually like it for this one. It's a nice little, addition. Yeah, I'm a little shaky today because I tend to do a really unhealthy thing on my days off from work, and that is just completely forget that food is a thing that your body needs. I did just eat, but it's going to take a bit for the shakiness to go away. So we have the Parasol Lady Porygon 2, Octillery Golbat, we have the Cursed Duster, Orbeetle Cloth Snorunt, a Whismur, and on the end, a Palkia with an energy. Yeah, on days where I really have, like, the motivation to, like, work on this stuff, a lot of the times I go straight from bed to up and working on stuff. I was editing some YouTube shorts earlier. It's the first thing I did when I woke up, got those things uploaded and scheduled out to release. I was like, oh, I should probably film. Like, it's time to start releasing more videos, because, I do 2 a week. We have Professor Sada's Vitality as a reverse. I love getting the Ancient and Future as reverses, and this is a new one to me. The trainer especially, I think it's my first reverse trainer that had one of the Paradox forms, and it looks really nice. It adds so much metallic to the bottom. Then we have a Crobat, and finally a Yveltal with an energy. No, Windows, you're not allowed to update. I'm using you to record audio. Stop. Alright, now we have the Roaring Moon pack. Ironic, because that was the other ETB. I really didn't, hate Roaring Moon's design. I think I still just prefer Salamence. Just the standard good old modern day Salamence, because, the wings on Roaring Moon in-game, when you're looking at the 3D model, are just these stiff, unmovable, just half circles glued onto his back. I hope that in a future game they can actually animate them more and have them at least moving, waving back and forth slowly, or just something, some sort of improvement. We have a Minun and a Deoxys Hollow. Then we have the Armorogue. Really did love this boy, or straight up just like Mega Man and Zero. Armorogue, and God, I can never, how do you pronounce it? It's Ceruledge? I think it's Ceruledge is how you pronounce the purple one. There's our Plusle, our Dottler, Toxel, Slitherwing as an Ancient. We have the Ferrothorn, well, I don't know if you can guess what Slitherwing is not Ancient, because it is just an Ancient. Zekrom, Statini, and finally, we get a pull. We have the Glissopod EX. I'm going to throw a guess out there that this thing is worth about, I'm going to say 46 cents, and price pulled up down there in the corner. Maybe I got somewhat close, and energy. It's always hard to tell with EXs. Like, maybe if I was more into, like, the meta of the card game, I would be better at that, because, you know, when it comes to standard EXs, they don't have much value unless they are competitively viable. Then their value shoots up. Because your standard EXs are just common enough that they're not really gonna have a whole lot of hype going on. We have the Roark, Minior, I don't know how to say you, Vanillite, and the Iron Moth Future. That looks sick as a holo. Just because we have, like, the red going into, like, a purplish, bluish color, like a dark. It just literally just, like, warm color to cold color. That looks really nice. I am a large fan of that one. And energy. I don't know why I worry about the energies, like why I bother to show them on camera, because this isn't one of the sets where you can get reverse energies. It's always just going to be an energy. Because I know with Sword and Shield towards the end there, you could get the V-Star markers in the back. But of course, that's, like, gone now. So I don't think that there is a difference. We have the Cloth Orthworm, Seadra, Punkaboo, and the new legendary. One of them, our little slug boy. I just don't know how I feel about the new legendaries. I am a big fan of the Ice Ferret, the Chine Pal. Probably because I'm a big fan of ferrets in general. I do own 2. Oh, I just forgot. I put them in the cage earlier. Long story. I live in an apartment and maintenance had to come by, which is becoming more common as of recent. Maintenance had to come by, so I put them up in the cage, and I forgot to let them back out. I'm a terrible owner. I'll go do that here in a minute. And we have the Shuntao as our full art trainer there on the end. I don't know how to actually say your name. I've never heard it said out loud. But it looks like Shuntao, right? Or like Chantel? I don't know. But we have the full art trainer and an energy. I'm also pretty sure that I purchased that card to go in the bonus card of the day box. So that's going to be awkward when we pull it again out of that. All right, we have 2 packs left. Maybe, yeah, since I'm going to let them out here in a minute, you know, free them from the cage that I put them in. Don't worry, it is a large cage. We're not terrible ferret owners. It's like multiple tiers and yada yada. They just, you know, obviously enjoy having freedom. We try to keep them out whenever we're home. Yeah, maybe I'll go grab them, get them here at the end of the video. We have a Silazar, Thievel, and Energy. There's not much for pulls today. We got 1 EX, 1 full art trainer, of course the promo, and we are down to our last pack with our Garchomp here, our big ol' land shark. That pack opened real funky. I'll show the back of the code card, but who cares? Because I don't even remember what the colors mean at this point. We have Nickit, the Gligar, Blipbug, Fuecoco. This is a good time to mention, I recently did a thing with this boy. Okay, it actually wasn't that recent. I started a new thing on YouTube Shorts. It's not really a new thing, I used to do it a long time ago, but only ever did a couple. After I'm done with this pack, because I don't want to, like, go, oh, look, I slipped a card in the back. After I'm done with this pack, I'll go ahead and play that short. It's really interesting. It's been a really fun time. And now, whenever I'm looking at cards, I'm thinking of how I can improve them in extremely heavy quotes. Here is that YouTube short. Fuecoco very quickly became one of my favorite fire Pokemon, so how could I possibly improve this card? Well, first, we take this perfectly normal image of Charmander from a just normal, happy episode of the anime. We use an AI tool to go ahead and cut the background out, and we start trying to figure out where I can put him on the card. Of course, we have to erase the flame from his tail as well. You know, it is wet out. Once I figure out exactly where I want him, I can begin cropping away things in the foreground, so that way he actually blends into the background as if he was there originally. Then we do a little bit of color correcting to make him fit in with the style of the card. Then we just drop in this image to replace all of the text underneath the card. We re-add our fire energies, and give it the very effective attacks of dry and very dry. Of course, being underneath a leaf, its resistance is rain. Then we block out the original flavor text, and add our new flavor text. It hides under leaves when it rains, disallowing any lesser fire types shelter. And there we have our improved Fuecoco card, and I am honestly very proud of this one. I think I did 2 full-length videos of doing that with a buddy of mine, so I think I did one with Suko and one with Perk, where we would each pick out a card for each other that we would have to improve. And I've been considering bringing that series back, you know, doing full-length videos like that. If that's something you want to see, let me know. But now it's time for the bonus card of the day, explanation down there in the corner. I did add some new cards to this recently, so it has been shuffled around. I'm just hoping that we don't get that exact trainer that we just pulled. We have, okay, the Ferrothorn, illustration rare. This is actually double sleeved. It is rare that I purchase a card that is double sleeved. Like, that is not common. Oh, I hate these sleeves. I don't like the side-loading ones. I don't know, personal preference. But it is in immaculate condition. No real, like, whitening. There's a tiny little dot there. Yeah, I didn't really expect it to be in bad condition. It's a brand new card. Well, from a brand new set, at least. From this set, to be specific. But we have our Ferrothorn. I'm going to go ahead and re-sleeve him until I can get him in something better. God, it's kind of a nasty sleeve. There's some, like, gunk and stuff on it. Alright, I promised. I'll go grab ferrets. I make no promises that they will stay in frame, but there's Lily and there's Serana. I literally just looked them up. They went in the cage and, like, immediately went to sleep. Stop sniffing around the camera. Look into the camera. Why are you staring at the light? I have two bright lights. There's the Serana bear. Yeah, they're the ferrets. Oh god. Okay. Yeah, I had a feeling that that would happen, that they'd just start destroying stuff. Tends to be how they do. Let me try and, like, yeah. Oh, got a chaser. The other one's, like, behind camera now. Oh, well, okay. Well, there were the ferrets. I'm gonna go let them roam. Thank you guys for watching. Hopefully I will see all of you guys next time. Give, like, subscribe, all of that fun stuff. They just, oh, they're on my computer desk, but one of them is. That's a problem. Okay, goodbye.